I woke up this morning with money on my mind. Fresh off it, now I'm focused on the grind. I pray to the Lord, everything will work fine. There's nobody here that can stop my shine. Stop my shine.
What's good, YouTube? What's happening, squad? The real tnksquad back again with another thoughts and opinions video. It's about Travis checking in.
And it is girl Queen Key off in this thing. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna pop this one off. I forget which video it was on the comment section, but your girl B-Love is in the news again, in the YouTube news. I didn't know she was, but it was brought to our attention last night that B-Love is trying to do something special for her subs. They're giving away, what is it, $100?
Something like that.
To 25
people.
Subs?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but she supposedly said on her platform that she's screening the people that she's giving the money to.
Because people be talking shit and disrespectful and saying a lot of negative things about her and to her in her comment section.
And in her family. So if she's going to screen you. If you win, she's going to search your name up and see have you ever said anything messed up about her,
her
Dalvin,
sons, her husband.
Anybody in their family. Have you ever said anything messed up?
And if your name pops up, you will not get that money.
So somebody was like, we need y'all to do a video on this because B-Love's giving away money and she talking about screening people. Like, we need you to do a thoughts and opinions on that. Oh, so we was like, well,
what you thought you think.
we was like, well, we agree with her.
I 100%.
I agree because.
Well, for one, the reason we agree, because we felt this way before we even gave any money, but we've been down that road.
Yeah.
We've traveled down that road. I remember when we first started doing YouTube, the first time we decided to give some money, we didn't even make no money yet.
We said, was it 2,000 subs?
It was that we said when we get to 2,000,
we was gonna give away $200.
$100 for each 1,000, and we'll give $200. Now, if y'all know how YouTube works, you got to make 1,000 to get. So you gotta make 1,000 subscribers, and I don't think it was like that when we first started.
No, it wasn't. But we weren't making no money.
The point was, we hadn't got to the point where we had to start. We had got to the point where we had to start actually bringing in no money. The views wasn't equaling up to bringing in no money.
Right.
The idea that we had was, let's give some money to our subscribers,
our supporters,
and that will generate buzz and people talking about it, and it'll actually bring more people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all giveaways is for.
And we really wanted to
show our appreciation.
To somebody that rocked with us, because when we first started, our channel was like mainly about food and
reactions.
Not reactions right then.
Not when
we first started. It was about food, and we tried to do pranks. And we did a couple of reactions.
Yeah, she pranked me a couple more times.
And then vlogs. We was doing so when we first started, our channel was about food, pranks.
We've always been about food,
vlogs.
Yeah.
That's what it was about. We was doing a couple of reactions then.
Yeah.
We was kind of trying to figure out where we wanted to go with the reactions.
Right. I kind of talked you into the reactions.
Yeah, because I didn't want to do reactions.
Yeah.
So I felt like, let's just show us, showcase us, and people gonna come to us, you know. And for some reason, we started just getting a big turnout. Like when we first started, like people was coming, and older people. We didn't have kids.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. To be honest with you, I think if we would have never did the reactions, we would have never gained. We would have never even caught attention from children or the T channels or anything like that, because we were slowly building an adult content audience. You know what I'm saying? And that giveaway stuff, it really bothered me, because, like I said, we gave away $200 and from our heart.
Yeah, like I said, we out of our own pocket, we hadn't made no money. that came out of our paychecks where we were working then, besides YouTube. We hadn't made anything from YouTube. So we picked 2 people. And we gave it away kind of prematurely because we said when we hit 2K, we would give it away. But we gave the questions to answer way before we got 2K.
Right.
So it took we gave the money away before we even got to 2K. It took us a whole nother month to get 2K.
Right.
But we was like, we already said it, so we got to give it away.
And we put the money on
we went and got gift cards, cash gift cards,
Visa gift cards, and we mailed them out.
And I can't remember the other person that got it, but one of our loyal supporters, well was one who won it. And
I can't remember the other person.
Yeah, because I don't think they're no longer with us.
Yeah, they don't really say too much. But
then we end up doing it again. We said
I think we made it like at 10,000 or 15,000 or something. It was at that number, and we decided that we're gonna give away another.
We gave away $100.
$100. And we gonna say we're gonna do it. We were gonna give away to it was really one person, but we ended up giving away to 2 people.
And that's the thing. We had started gaining more subs, and we said, you know what? Last time we gave away 200. This time we're just gonna give away 100.
Because it's gonna be for one person.
It was gonna be for one person.
I'm not with taking the $100 and split it up into 4 or 5 people. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
So, but we kind of let people tell us we should have did that because really one person had won, and somehow the timing was off.
I get what happened. We was in the live.
Yeah.
And we gave y'all, and we said, okay, give us the answer to this, whatever the question was. And so basically it was something that was about us in the early days, that if you was a real supporter, then you knew the answer. So we said, give us the answer. So 2 people gave the answer, but the way they were saying that with the Wi-Fi, how the Wi-Fi was set up, because some people
seen one person and other people seen the other people.
Yeah, and no, but we saw it, but it was like that in the live too. Some people saw this person,
that's what I'm saying.
And some people saw that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we was like, but we know what we saw. But because it was controversy, and everybody know this person was.
Somebody came up with the idea. Well, how about
y'all
we
just split it 50 apiece?
So then we asked them, were they okay with that? And they said,
yes.
Yeah. So we did it that way. So this is where it got a little dicey with that. So we told y'all to piggyback off of B-Love with this situation. So we gave away the money to 2 people. It was
this time I cashed out them.
Yeah, we cashed out them. It was one person, and then the other person was a YouTuber. And at the time, we didn't know.
They were like a couple.
It was a YouTube couple. Yeah. At the time, we didn't know there was a YouTube couple. And
because that's one thing that I'm kind of against, to giving away the money away to another, whether you're big or small, another YouTuber.
Okay, so like Travis was saying, he didn't really agree to giving it to a YouTube couple.
Because a lot of people think what's wrong with that, but I just feel like whether you're big or small, or a
YouTuber, not just
on this same platform, you have the same ability that I have to make videos, to have an audience, and to make money. So it's like, why am I paying you when you do the exact same thing I do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just feel like that about giving it to you, because I feel like most you got a lot of YouTubers, they're not gonna support you like a regular subscriber.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really giving it to subscribers because I don't want to get long-winded, but I really feel that in my heart. I don't know what the people feel, but I feel like if I'm giving you $50, $100, $200, I feel like I'm helping somebody. Now, you may think I'm not helping you because you got $500 in your bank account already, or $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I know if I'm sitting on $1,500 and I win $100, you just help me. Mm-hmm. Because tomorrow, hell, I ain't got to go on bank account. I can buy my meal for my family tomorrow. I might need a new pair of shoes. I might need to pay a bill, anything. You know what I'm saying? You've helped me.
Right. So, we gave the money away to the 2 different people. And, I felt good because I was like, again, at that time, YouTube wasn't doing that good for us, but it was starting to bring in something. So I was like, you know what? The channel is,
you can see potential.
It's generating money now. We able to take from what we got to give back. I felt good, and it was another reason why I felt good because the person that we gave the money to hit us on the back end and was like, you don't know how this changed my life. Right now I'm homeless and such and such and such. And they was trying to prove their point to why they should get the money.
I think to get the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day,
we already made a promise.
We would split it. And it was just like, I feel like, they used that with me because I came from that. Yeah, right. Like I say, whenever I see somebody homeless, I always come out my pocket because I was once there. You're never gonna see me record no homeless or anything like that, or use nothing about being homeless. I'm always gonna be giving because I came from that, and I want my kids to understand that you could have come from that, like I have, but I made it so you didn't have to.
Right.
So what was it? I think somebody was saying some controversy about them in the comment section.
Yeah.
And they immediately just took it out on us. That's how we ended up finding out they was a YouTube couple.
Yeah, because what happened was they said something. It was something that was said in the comments, and we missed it. You know what I'm saying? But somebody in the comments, like some of the loyal subscribers, were like, "Hey man, y'all shouldn't give it to such and such because they said something. They did this something." And we like, hold on, what happened, y'all?
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, we still end up sending them the money anyway. The single person and the couple, we felt like we are man and woman of our word. We said we're going to do a giveaway. We gave the money away. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I didn't like is that a couple of weeks, maybe a few weeks later.
Yeah.
It maybe like a month later.
No, it wasn't
that far.
It was like a couple of weeks
2 weeks later. Okay, like 2 weeks later, they we start hearing about that.
People start saying, "Hey man, y'all seen this video?
There's a video out about y'all."
And we like, what? And it was about some money. So we was like, we ain't scammed nobody for no money.
The thing was, we were not expecting to be the person we just gave the money to.
Right.
I thought it was just some old bitter ass YouTubers that got mad because we said something. You know what I'm saying? We go to the video, and it's the same people that we've just given this money to.
And they was going in like, this and that, dragging us and all of that stuff. And that scarred me then I don't want to do that no more. Cause that made me feel, and Travis kept on saying, you can't let them take away from you blessing somebody else. And I was like, I don't want to do it.
That's gonna hurt your blessing, because at the end of the day, and I know it sounds messed up and I know it looks messed up, but when you give, you got to give with an open heart. And what I mean by that is you got to give knowing that this wasn't no motive behind this. This is because I really want to help people. I want to do my part, what I can. If I can't afford but to give you $25, then I help somebody today. You know what I'm saying? And I think it hurt a little more when you really trying to help people, trying to do good things, and it come back to smack you in the face. It give you that bone in your body that you say, you know what? Fuck this.
And they did like 2 videos on the situation.
We never spoke on it.
and our supporters went to them and started saying, y'all are messed up, we're fucked up.
Yeah.
We was in the live when that happened and such and such. And they went back and forth with some of our subs so much that they was like, we're going to give the money back. Mind you, they never gave us the money back.
But they told people they did.
They told people they did. We never got it back. We didn't. It was like whatever.
I didn't ask for it back.
Yeah.
Or
we didn't ask for it.
I didn't ask for it, or neither did we want it, because you want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want it.
You wanted fair and not fair and square. We was forced into, because they wasn't the people that we seen to
Right. And the thing I do appreciate is because what made that situation brighter than it normally would have been is that the other person
that's not.
Oh yeah, that's wrong.
So then with the other person, we end up finding out that person wasn't for us. They were in the comment section of our videos dogging us. I know, but it's another. That was another time. They was in the comment section dogging us, like going in on us, and
But that was after she had won the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was after she had won the money, and then that really made me be like, you know what? Hell no.
But you know what? But you know what?
I'm not doing it.
But you know, that was something that we should have saw but we still wasn't looking at like screening people. But that's something we should have saw because she was always on the fence. Like she would always like say some cool shit, and then she would say some kind of sneak diss and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that was the thing. We wasn't screening people at first. We were saying we were going to, but we was like, we don't have time.
Yeah, but when it's a person that you know for a fact, like you know her name, you know what I'm saying? Pop up in the thing. We should have been looking for that, but like I said, we wasn't because cause like sometimes she'll be in the comments on the live, and it'll make you wonder, was she being funny?
Yeah.
And you be like, no, I don't think she would. That right there should have eliminated you. If I gotta think you're being funny.
Now, what Travis was saying is it was another one of our loyal subscribers that she won. You remember she won the very first one, but the rule was
the $200.
No, the $100.
Yeah, okay.
We was giving the rule was you had to have social media, so we knew who it was.
Because that's the way we was making people win. You had to follow us on Instagram. You had to do something else. I forgot, but
just be sub and followed us on Instagram.
She didn't have an Instagram at all. We want to see who we're actually giving this money to, and that's a part of screening as well because a lot of people be having fake Instagram accounts.
And we wasn't giving money to children,
right? And we want to make sure you're not a child. So. She actually won, and the thing was, we told her, well, you gotta follow us on Instagram. She said, I don't have an Instagram, and
we was like, well, I'm sorry.
We gotta keep it real. I'm sorry, you can't win. What I liked about that situation was, she took that like a real adult and was like, okay, maybe next time. Mm-hmm. And she kept it moving, but she didn't just keep it moving and just left because like she was bitter. She actually became a loyal supporter.
Yeah, she went and got her Instagram. She started sending us stuff to the P.O. box.
She sent us stuff several times to the P.O. box. Several times.
She's asking them for us
to get a new P.O. box. She's a loyal watcher, and we really appreciate her. MJ. MJ is her name. We really appreciate MJ. She always checking in. She always there. And like I said, she'd been there, and she could have got mad and be like, you know what, fuck, I really won, and you know what I'm saying, but she didn't, and I appreciate it.
So we told our story to piggyback off of B-Love's
on why she should scream.
Yes, because people get in your comment section and drag you, and then when you giving some money away, now they want to kiss your ass.
Because I guarantee you, especially because y'all know B-Love got it, so. Y'all know, and like I said, we've done videos on B-Love too, you know what I'm saying? But we got to keep it 100 when it's time to keep it 100.
Right.
Y'all know B-Love got it. She paid from YouTube. So now if she says, I'm going to do a giveaway, all the people that have ever said anything about B-Love is going to be trying to win their money. Mm-hmm. Whether it be $25, $100, $2,000, they're going to be trying to win their money. And I don't know, I think some people feel like, it kills me. Have you ever seen this when a person... You think you're helping them, they think they scamming you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You think they finessing you or something. You like, shit, I'm helping this person, I'm gonna give it a giveaway. And they looking like, yeah, I'm finessing this bitch.
Well, that happened to us again because even after that, we still was trying to build another channel. We was building our food channel.
Yeah.
We said when we hit this amount, we're gonna give away another $100.
Yeah.
When we hit that number of subs, we learned from that from the first time. Yeah. Wait till we hit them subs.
Yeah.
And we was giving away live. We seen people that had them talk hella shit about us in the live, trying to get the money.
Some people you seen in months.
We had over 500 people in that live.
And usually we have about 200 people in the live.
But that was the food channel live we was in.
Oh, that food channel we had 6,000 subs at that time. And we said once we hit the 6,000, we're gonna give away the $100. Like you said, it was over 500 people in that live, and that was to them that was a new channel because a lot of people didn't even know about that channel. So it was like you seen people from the TNK Squad channel over there, and people that you ain't seen in months that was blocked on the TNK Squad channel and everything.
Trying to get the money.
Where the fuck you come from? You know what I'm saying? And that really opens your eyes and make you realize that people will dog you out and still take from you.
So at the end of the day, would be love. Do that, love.
Do your screen, however you got a screen that make you feel comfortable that you doing the right thing, giving it to the right person that deserves it. Do your screening. Yeah,
don't make them people let you feel bad because they trying to make you feel bad because you're screening. Screen them. If we were still doing giveaways, we would be screening people.
Facts.
That's why a lot of people stopped doing giveaways.
The big YouTubers, yeah. Because
I'm gonna be honest with you. After all that situation we had with giveaways, that's why we stopped doing it. Because I was like,
I'm not giving my hard-earned money to nobody who just like gonna piss on me afterwards. You know what I'm saying? It don't really make you feel bad. Like when you done
that shit really hurt. Like y'all don't know how much that had hurt me with that girl who did the film. Like it hurt me to the point when we got off live and because it was brought to us in another live, because y'all know we used to go live a lot back then. When we got off a live and it was brought to us, I cried behind it, and Travis was like, "What you crying for?"
Yeah, I'm like, what you crying for? And she was really on some, man, because I really thought I was helping somebody, and we really meant that from our heart. I'm like, you still meant it from your heart at the end of the day. How you feel about something, they can't take that from you.
And that just still get me teary-eyed because of this situation. I feel so strongly about people being homeless. I will give you my fucking jacket off my back if you're out there and you say you're cold. If you say I'm cold and I'm hungry, I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna give you what I got.
And y'all don't get it. Like we do that often. Like going to restaurants or stopping at gas stations and stuff like that, and you see people that, and you really know these people need help, and you really know they asking for you to help provide them a meal or something. We go out of pocket. Like a lot of times I don't keep cash. I got my card. So if I know that you hungry and you really, really, looking for a meal or whatever, and I ain't trying to get my money and run to the liquor store. But if you're trying to get a meal or whatever, I'll tell you to come on in the store. You know what I'm saying? I did that last week at Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? I stopped and gave me something to eat, and the dude was sitting there and was like, not last week, but about 2-3 weeks ago, but the dude stopped me and was like, "Hey man, can you buy me something to eat? I'm hungry." You know what I'm saying? I just left the hospital. I'm like, "What you want?" The people was acting like they ain't even want to serve him in there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, "What do you want?" He told me what he wants. I like, "Man, go over there and sit down over there." And I ordered his meal and left out the door. I didn't want nothing from him, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to make sure he ate. Because I don't want to see anybody hungry. My mom, that's one thing she did teach me. She didn't want to see anybody hungry. So I come from that, you know what I'm saying?
And his mom brought him on that. I was brought up where I was the one that was homeless and hungry and didn't have nowhere to go lay my head. So I feel strongly about things like that. Like, that's why whenever it's something, a video that's being put out about somebody doing something, a video on the homeless, it bothers me very, very much so, because it triggers me back to those days. And
you could have been that same person that came in your face. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that did happen to us sometimes. People was coming out there, the news coming out there. Y'all gotta understand, when you're homeless and you down and out like that, people don't want no camera in their face.
The last thing you want to do is be explaining to people why you homeless. You know what I'm saying? Exploiting you.
Yeah, like
that's the last thing you want to be explaining. Well, I lost my place, and nobody want. That's the last thing you want to be doing, explaining to somebody about that. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like everybody should be screened. If you giving out money, or you giving out a place, whatever you giving out, or you giving us something, I think it should be well deserved. It should be for whoever earned it, and you didn't earn it if you steady disrespecting me because you feel like you disrespect me in the comments because you felt like, well, I got on this platform, so I should be able to take it.
Right. Like,
not cool.
Like, people don't understand. Like, I feel like a lot of people done lost blessings. Like, we we done came along. When we first started YouTube, yeah, we was fucked up. We was down, like, fucked up. We ain't finna sit here and say that we had it like these other people say they had it. We went homeless. You know, our bills was getting paid, but we didn't have it where we wanted to be.
We were tight. We were never tight. It's like once you pay your. The funny thing is we first got on YouTube. I don't think we had a car when we first got on YouTube.
No, we didn't.
We didn't have a car. So
we
it's
didn't
like
have no car.
we didn't have a car. We was walking there. Well, so it's like our bills were getting paid, but we were tight after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what you gonna do now? You know, you was tight after that.
Then it was like, okay, well, we started doing YouTube and we realized, damn, YouTube still ain't doing that. So that's when we had to go and start working
because
in our own business.
Because it wasn't YouTube that got us out the hole.
No,
it was just being blessed. It was blessings getting us out the hole, not YouTube.
Like y'all sit here and say
it still
all
ain't
day.
YouTube.
Y'all sit here and say all day this man had a washed up rap career. Y'all understand when we first started YouTube, his rap career
is what fed us.
Is what was feeding us. Hell, he's still getting royalty checks that take care of us. Still getting it. So y'all can sit here all day and say, yeah, you're washed up. Y'all don't understand that Bunny Hop song had
still feed me to this day.
That shit still feeding us. I'm gonna be goddamn bunny hopping all the way to the goddamn bank. Give me.
Still feeding us
still to this day.
So it's like see, one thing you gotta understand about this, and I think y'all look at music artists as they gotta be famous, rich and famous for you to know about them. And they gotta be and they gotta be rich to have a successful career, or they're all over the place. Y'all gotta understand something. I seen a lot of artists that was on BET every day, right? Mm-hmm. And they're broke. They and even when they was popping, they had enough money to get fresh for the next show. You know what I'm saying? And they back broke. So and then I seen some artists that be like, well, damn near local in their city or local in their area. You know what I'm saying? And nigga was paid. You know what I'm saying? It's how you do it and what you're doing. It ain't so was I all over the place, all over the world? No, but was I from here to Chicago and here to Mississippi and damn right. And I was hitting them roads and tearing that shit up, you know what I'm saying? And doing shows every weekend. So it's like that shit adds up, you know what I'm saying? It adds up. So it's like when the run is over, it's over. You gotta learn how to do something else.
You gotta be a chameleon.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to do something else. So like I said, like it wasn't never the YouTube that got us straight. Or that got, like I said, 'cause even doing music, you have your downtime. You have a time when everything stops and you kind of get stuck. You gotta shift to something else. And well, I was kind of stuck, like damn. But I'm not never afraid to hustle or get a job or do whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And I know she damn sure ain't afraid to do that shit. So it's like I said, we got on our shit and started putting it back together. And we started getting back, well, okay, because we at the time we didn't have that much furniture and other shit.
No.
I know we moved to South Carolina.
Well, no, when we moved to South Carolina, we didn't have our furniture because...
We had it with us for damn near a year.
Yeah, because it was hard trying to get back to Atlanta to come and get it.
Right, but they're saying, so we was down there, the whole that red couch y'all seen, because it was a big ass sectional. That shit stayed in storage in Georgia for like a year.
All of our furniture was in storage for a whole year when we lived in South Carolina for the first year.
I think we had air beds and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then everything started coming together. We got that, her aunt brought it down for us in the U-Haul truck, and we got all our stuff, and then next thing you know, we would start getting blessed enough to be like, you know what, it's time for something new. We went about new living room suits and beds and all that. We
blessed somebody else.
And we blessed, and everything that we did.
And we never put I could have pulled up the camera and took y'all to the lady house where I took the furniture at, because I didn't even know this lady from a can of paint. I just met that lady. And
the funny thing is, like I said, well, damn, took you to the camera. We could have, because that sofa's damn, it still look new. Yeah, we only had it about a year, and then It was in storage by the year, you know what I'm saying? So it looked damn near brand new. Yeah, I remember the red section of the couch, but kind of like, we're going to give this to the lady. Like, cool, you know what I'm saying? We gave it to her. We gave her a couple of pieces. We gave her the sofa, the ottoman, a microwave.
Everything that was red that I had, I gave it to her because it matched the sofa.
Yeah, and we gave it to her, so we was a blessing to somebody else because we had started getting blessed. You know what I'm saying? I think that it continued to be like that.
Yeah, because when we moved back here, we gave away some beds and we was able to buy some new beds when we got here for our kids. So
I want to, you know what I'm saying? We want to teach them that too. You got to continue to be a blessing to somebody else because that's just going to continue to open up doors and bless you.
Yeah. So y'all, I know this kind of went off topic of what it was supposed to be about, but just realize you never know who is a blessing. So when y'all be getting in whoever comment section it is talking reckless, just think about it.
Especially when there's no reason.
Yeah.
Like I can see if we were arguing or we got into it about something, but if you came at me with disrespect for no reason, it's like, and that's not a reason because you're a fan of such and such.
Yeah.
That's not a reason. Like you gotta have a reason that I did something to you for you to attack me like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad because you attack somebody and they remember who you was. Mm-hmm. Like you can't get mad. They remembered you. Cause
and I remember when we was giving away that money on the food channel, people was coming in there trying to guess the questions, and then by then we had to start remembering names.
Yeah. So
he was like, "Oh, you get blocked, sir, ma'am."
Don't even say that to
and
you.
They was getting mad because they was being remembered.
Yeah.
Like y'all understand? Like we had so much plans to do with giveaways for YouTube because I was like, everybody always giving away goddamn phones and shit. Like, I had a plan that, matter of fact, we was supposed to do this one day, but somebody pissed us off so bad that we said, fuck it. We was in the mall.
Go to the shoe store and put
we was in the mall. We was about to go live and buy somebody a pair of shoes and send it to them right from the store. We wouldn't even gonna have nothing. Yeah, we're
gonna send this, get you the tell you right then, show you the shoes. You pick the pair of shoes you want. We're gonna buy the shoes for you. Mail it to your house. That way you ain't got to worry about is it coming. It's being mailed to your house.
But somebody said something when we went live.
Something disrespectful.
Matter of fact, they was on, here y'all is with these fucking androids and such y'all, and that killed me. I was like, you know what?
Yeah, you know what? Yep. We was like, and she was like, I could see it in her face. She like, you know what? I'm finna get off.
I don't even want to do it. We was in the mall.
We was finna go. We was at the shoe store. Yeah.
Yeah, in the mall.
And she like, you know, I don't even want to do it no more. I was like, shit, cut it out. And she clicked all live. And then right there, I think everybody who knows us, they're like, man, y'all always fucking it up. Like they already.
They didn't know what was finna happen, but they was like.
But they knew that we got offline though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like I said, stop going to people's comment section saying crazy shit. At the end of the day, like I said, we done did some videos on Be Love, but when she wrong, she wrong, and when she right, she right. We always gonna ride for when you're wrong, and when you're right, you're right.
And this time she right as hell.
She right as hell this time. So
right
like I said, Miss Love, go ahead and screen them people. Don't give them people that been talking shit about you in your comment section.
They don't deserve your earnings. They don't deserve it.
So, with that being said, y'all let us know what y'all think about this one in the comment section. And we're going to get on up out of here because we've been talking a minute. We done, well, the whole thing kind of been on.
It's been on same topic. Yeah,
it's been on topic.
Yeah, same topic.
So, I don't know. Maybe in the future we can start back doing giveaways in the future.
Yeah, no. We had to work on that.
I said in the future. Future mean a year.
Oh, yeah, we got to think about that. Because I don't got a problem with it, but like I said, that shit do stab you in the heart.
That's why I said that shit hurt me.
In the heart.
That shit hurt me. I was up there crying behind it. It hurt me. But we're gonna get on up out of here, y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next video.
Yeah.
Peace.